Absolutely brilliant. Oh, amazing comment to read. Hello everyone, welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel, where every single day we talk about Leroy Sane in hopes that one of those days he'll be holding a Bayern jersey and there'll be an official announcement on the Bayern Munich social media that Leroy Sane will become a Bayern player, and a few days after he's signed, he's going to get the number 10, my favorite number in the Bayern Munich team, for no obvious reasons other than the fact that my favorite player of all time is Arjen Robben. I can't wait for this Leroy Sane story to happen. Okay, I'm going to get off character. But I'm reading this comment. Every big club wants Sane. I don't understand why, not every big club wants Sane. He hasn't been linked to Real Madrid, the Barcelonas, etc. The fact of the matter is Sane wants Bayern. But what's coming out of, I didn't know this was a thing, but Bild, Christian Falk just confirmed that Liverpool were interested in Leroy Sane. Imagine that. Liverpool interested in a player like Sane. And the player was interested, or Liverpool was interested in Leroy Sane, but Leroy Sane knows that as a player from Manchester City, you cannot switch to Liverpool. He wouldn't do that to fans. Therefore, the transfer was never an option for him. Moreover, Leroy Sane only wants to go to Bayern. That's coming from Christian Falk, who is the most reliable Bayern source. I never knew Sane was even linked to Liverpool. But someone's saying that different clubs are... No, that's not true. Sane, wow, why you... It's not clickbait if it's true. It's not clickbait if Liverpool were interested in Leroy Sane and Sane doesn't want to go to Liverpool. He only wants to go to Bayern, okay? Falcus already said that he would not go to Liverpool. And thank you for helping me read it. But Liverpool wanted Sane. Now, someone just said that Sane is linked to every big club, which is not true. Because if you look into it, he's only linked with us because I think he only wants us. Pito Gyro. Man, why do you... Is these your actual... Are these all your actual names? I'm sorry if... Like, legit, these are some mad names, you know. It says linked with Liverpool. Shut up. That thumbnail nearly gave you a heart attack, for God's sake. That's good. I'm here to give heart attacks with thumbnails. Milner and Torre did the same move. Come on, let's think about it though. I was thinking about this, like Liverpool have been linked with Sancho, even Werner. I know he's not a winger, but they're probably gonna play him on the wings. They've also been linked with Sane, which I didn't know. So I'm thinking maybe Liverpool are going to sell Mane or Salah. And do Bayern want Mane and Salah? Nah, I'm playing. We don't need them. I like Thiago, but yesterday his passing was off. Everyone's passing was off. Even our most prolific passer on the pitch was Pavard, who just did the simple stuff. You know, he did just try the risky passes that I wanted. But yesterday our passing was dreadful. I don't know. They played like they'd never seen each other, met each other, or even talked to each other. These players didn't feel like they had that relationship they had. But hopefully that gels over in the next week or so, because they're going to realize, oh crap, guys, we got to actually train and work hard because the other teams want to win. You know, Dortmund has taken this time to really become a team I'm scared of, because they were pouncing all over. But I don't know. This Sane stuff, bro, I'm tired of talking about it, but it's fun for me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. It's fun for me to talk about transfers. It's so fun. Someone was like, why transfers, you know? Why do you like to? Because it's fun. I like talking about Sane. I like Bayern wanting to buy. I like that. I find it interesting and fun to just talk about transfers. I'm sure all of you do as well, because you watch the videos, you actually care, you tune in. So I'm sure all of you like talking about transfers. And look, there's stories like Ferran Torres we talked about a week ago or something. He's not coming to Bayern, but it was just fun for us to talk about how he would fit in. And there is a video on how Leroy Sane would fit in at Bayern, which is not in the description. Don't go check, but it is on the channel. They only have met each other in the Zoom. Exactly. When did Thiago and Kimmich ever meet each other? We need to get these guys to do some bonding sessions. You know how teams like go play a different game, like they go play some poker or something. I don't know, something cool. They should go do that. Bayern did this thing last year where they went to the woods and hit trees and hit. I don't know. They should do that. They should go fishing. Yeah, go fishing. I've gone fishing and it's extremely bonding. Let's say it like that. So these players did not look like they knew each other. But man, let me go back on this transfer stuff. I enjoy talking about transfers. We all enjoy listening to them. Sane is better than Mane and Salah. That's why Liverpool linked to him. But I enjoy talking about transfers so much. I enjoy talking about potential new signings we could get. So Gino Dest, we could get him. And there's been a lot of things coming out of Barcelona's camp that basically, actually, this is kind of cool. Basically, Barcelona inquired about Sane, and these Barcelona fans on Twitter think that they're gonna sign him every time they're linked to any player. They think that that's the player they're gonna sign, and then they'll go end up with some guy from Getafe who's never even played a game of professional football in his life. That's what Barcelona are on these days. But these Barcelona fans really think they can get Sergio Dest ahead of us when we are the most structured club at the moment. We have a better future. I don't know. But that's the fun thing about talking about transfers. It's so spontaneous. Like, I could end the stream. I ended the stream a few days ago, and then a different source came out, and it was just so cool. It was, I don't know, man. It's so annoying. With other Bayern fan pages on Instagram, your Bayern's gonna grow. I love how I was reading it in my head, and then I just continued where my head left it off. So the title is not legit, but it is, because Christian Falk came out 4 hours ago and said that Liverpool was interested. It was. I should probably say was in the thumbnail, shouldn't I? Was interested in Leroy Sane, but Leroy Sane knows that as a player from City, he won't want to go to Liverpool, and he doesn't want to do that to the City fans. City fans. Let's be honest, City do have fans. We're just joking about that. They do have people that actually go in the stadiums, and I know it's gonna piss off a lot of you to hear this, but low key, they're kind of starting to fill out their stadium. So they're kind of starting to fill out their stadium. This little success they're gaining, people are actually wanting to watch that over Manchester United now. Kids are actually supporting City. I bet you, like, a 5-year-old kid just decided to support Man City. He turned 5 right now. He looked at De Bruyne, and he's just decided to support Man City. So, I mean, City do have fans. They're just not born yet. Moreover, Leroy Sane only wants to go to Bayern. I don't know, man. I'm pissed off. You know why? Because, okay, obviously the matches are back, man, and I would love to just, I feel like I should just do a match watch along every single day of Bayern matches and rewatch everything, but that's not going to happen. But with this Sane stuff, I want the first day of the transfer window to be us announcing Sane, not negotiating with City. Bild have also said that Bayern should reach an agreement this month with Man City, so there's about 13 days left in this month. Let's hope they do that. Dortmund versus Bayern next week. What's your prediction? Holy crap. Oh, why is it so fast? It's moving so fast. Got 3 on the dash. I'm on your... okay, yeah, so this Dortmund game is coming up. Why is it so fast? Why is it... it's kind of crazy. I still can't believe I finally watched Bayern yesterday. I woke up this morning feeling great. I was like, why do I feel so good? And I was like, oh, Bayern won. And now I feel amazing. I feel amazing. I can finally breathe because I know the team's back. But hopefully no stupid player goes and parties and breaks protocols and then they stop the league for everyone. Because before the league began this weekend, I thought there was this one guy that was just going to go partying and just hook up with a bunch of chicks and break protocol, break social distancing. I mean, we all know they break it off camera. They do it for the camera. You know, I watched this Bayern video of all the players teaching us how to brush our teeth and wash our hair. I'm like, shut up. You probably don't do this. You probably touch your face. You probably do that every 5 seconds. I don't know if there are negotiations at the moment because KHR said transfers are put on hold. Okay. Since everyone doesn't like the title, I'll go ahead and change it. Leroy Sane linked with move to Liverpool. Okay, not over Bayern Munich. I'll change the title because all of you seem to just you really care about this title stuff. Like, are you not enjoying this though? Do you not think Sane could join Liverpool over Bayern? I'm not gonna lie, I'm enjoying this. Everyone's just like freaking out. What's this title? It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Thinking about it, I mean, a lot of people have been saying this, right? I mean, look. The thing is with this the Sane stuff, it's such an attention grabber. Not just for Bayern fans. Weidenfeller. Yeah, can someone explain to me who the hell Weidenfeller is in terms of Bayern Munich? Former Dortmund player. Who is he? Former claims Bayern Munich So Weidenfeller's basically come out and said that. Why? Former Dortmund key goalkeeper confirms Sane to Bayern is almost certain. What does he have to do with anything? Is he becoming the next Fabrizio Romano or Christian Falk? What's wrong with him? So basically, former Dortmund goalkeeper says that Leroy Sane's proposed move to Bayern Munich is extremely likely to go. We know it's going to go through. Sane's been linked with Bayern for over a year, with rumors initially linking the German winner with a move to the Bundesliga giant. Why can't they just say European giants? It's not just Bundesliga giants. We're giants in Europe too, because we'll win the Champions League 10 times this decade. The push to sign Sane in the wake of some major losses for Bayern. Okay, cool. Basically, why is he saying we're going to sign Sane? We're not. Who's Weidenfeller in this world? He said he has sources as an ex-player. Well, I have sources, and those sources confirm what he's saying. So yes, he's right. Let's get to 10 likes, everyone. You know what? I'll start it off. But honestly, Liverpool. Nah, I'm joking. Yeah, he was linked with a link. Okay, he was linked with a move to Liverpool, but we were pretty much confirming that won't happen. So yeah, it won't happen. So look, I really appreciate all of you. So we have the 500 subscriber giveaway. We're 412 subs, man. Amazing growth on the channel. I want 420 now. So if you can, subscribe to the channel and share the videos. People have been doing an amazing job with that, man. You've been doing an amazing job with that. Every time I say it, someone else is like, let me share this channel. And it's amazing. It's nice. It's fun. It's interesting. And my mother bought me this Gatorade with Champions League just to tell me and remind me that it doesn't exist. But I'll be talking about the Champions League in a separate video today. But according to sources, he said it himself. The UEFA president has said the Champions League will return in August, which I'm guessing the final will be. So the semifinals, quarterfinals, every single thing that needs to be played will be played. We, Bayern, if we want to get to the final, we will have to play Chelsea again, which will beat. If we don't beat Chelsea and we lose 4-0, I would quit this channel, because that's the ultimate bottling. I would quit this channel. I would go cry, But I had an interesting idea. Let me know what everyone thinks of this. I had this interesting idea come up to me. Smoke session. I don't smoke. I will never smoke, never vape, never drink. I will never do anything like that. I don't care, okay? I will never drink beer in my life. But I had an interesting idea, right? So everyone knows that, okay, there's no fans in the stadium. So if Bayern would have played in the Champions League final, there are no fans. So what I was thinking is, why would we lift trophies if we won, let's say we won the Bundesliga and the DFB Pokal this season and the Champions League, the treble. Why would we lift it in front of an empty stadium? I'm saying that if we get to the final, UEFA should just mail the Champions League trophy to us. That's what I think UEFA should do. And then at the beginning of next season, where hopefully there are fans in the stadiums, or even way into next season, a few months after, maybe January next year, whatever it is, if the coronavirus has died down, if there's a vaccine or something, we should get that trophy, make a ceremony. The fans, it shouldn't be a game, it should just be a celebration in the stadium. It should be a whole concert type thing, and we should just lift the trophy and celebrate it. We can lift the trophy in a Zoom meeting with all the fans. Don't lie, that's what everyone says when they were younger. Now full-time alcoholic, let's go. No, my dad is an alcoholic, and I'm pretty sure I know damn well I'm not going to drink. I mean, he's not an alcoholic like that, but I don't like the way, he drinks. I don't like it. It's not good for you, and he also has diabetes. So it does contribute to that, because it weakens his body, and yeah, I'm not laughing over it, but my dad just found out a few months ago that he had diabetes, and alcohol has a large part to do with that. So no, I won't be drinking. And I don't like the idea of drinking, because drinking, you can't control your thoughts. You know what I mean? It almost takes you out of your own mind. I don't like that. I like control. I like being in control. A lot of people drink to forget their problems. I'm not that type of person. I like to know what problems I have so I can know the solutions to them. You know what I mean? So Bayern versus Atletico will be the final, calling it now. I don't think Atletico Madrid will get to any damn Champions League final. There is a huge chance. Let's think about it. I mean, I'm gonna repeat the same stuff in the next. I won't. I'll find something different and more interactive stuff. Beer for me is disgusting. I've tried it before. You prefer smoke? No, I will never smoke weed either. I've never freaking put anything in my mouth to smoke it. I'm gonna be 18 years old next year, okay? But I don't care. I don't need that in my life. I'm too ambitious to be smoking weed. Why would I do that? You know, a lot of people are like, oh, Elon Musk does it. Well, Elon Musk has $40 billion in the bank account. Do you have 40 billion? No, you have $4 in your bank account. Stop comparing yourself to Elon Musk, who has billions and is successful and has companies with millions and billions of dollars worth all accumulated together. And people are telling me Elon Musk smokes, so I should smoke when they have $4 in their bank account, not 4 billion. Bayern versus Chelsea second leg predictions. Yeah, that's a good freaking question. I don't know. I think we'll win. But you know what? Champions League is so much about crowds. Like, if anything, the league isn't really about crowds, or the cup competitions are about crowds, but the league isn't. The league is about it's just a league game, you know? It's just 3 points. It's not a lead over aggregate. You know what I mean? The league is just about consistency. You can have the league behind closed doors, but I wonder, Champions League is so much about crowd. Everything is about crowd. Look at the Liverpool game versus Barcelona. If Liverpool did not play with a full-on Anfield kind of way crowd with all the noise, they don't win that 4-0, right? So Champions League is so much about crowd. I wonder how it's going to do. Are you going to get scouted by Dortmund? Nah, yeah, I will get scouted by Dortmund. Don't worry. You know, my technicality will definitely do it for me. I wouldn't move to Germany. I'm sorry. I like the U.S. I like living here. I like the people. I like my friends. Why would I move to Germany? A country with a different language. I like English. I like talking and speaking in English. I don't know why I would live in a different country, especially Europe. Europe is so weird. There's trains all the time. I like having cars. I like the fact that if I go outside my room, there's cars in the driveway that I can drive to wherever I want to go. There's just train. I just imagine England or Europe in general as just a giant freaking subway. It's just trains to each country. I don't like that. Davies moved from U.S. No, he moved from Canada. Sane was linked to Barcelona last season. Nah, Barcelona can't afford Leroy Sane. Even last season, they were poor. Can anyone tell me why Barcelona went from being an elite club to being extremely poor? But Germany have Bayern in sexy German words. Nah, come on. See, the thing is, I'm not going to live in Germany. I can't. I'm sorry. I don't want to. I like the U.S. I like... my whole family lives here. I can't just travel to Germany. Like, what's that going to do? What am I going to do in Germany? The only German thing I care about is Bayern Munich. I don't know anything else. Or Volkswagen as well. Audi, Mercedes, you're right, but none of these cars I'm gonna buy. I'm not that type of. I wouldn't move to a country just because of. Nah, move to Europe or now, or you need to unsubscribe then, because I'm not moving anywhere close to Europe. I'm not going to England. I'm not going to Spain, Portugal, France. I'm not living anywhere in Europe. I'm gonna live in the U.S. for the rest of my life, and I'm gonna visit other countries. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't have any other incentives to go anywhere else. I'm fine. I'm chill here, and I'm calm. I'm just gonna live here, and yeah, imagine liking the U.S. in 2020. Well, it's the richest country in the world, where our healthcare system, our taxing system is incredibly good. Unless the U.S. became crap, then I'd leave. But I'm not living anywhere else. I'm not leaving here just yet. I like the U.S. I like the fact that different states have different emotions based around their weather and different things. If I went to like Texas, for example, it's hot all the time, right? It's humid. But here, literally a few states over, it's literally just cold all the time. It's right now. It's not. It's pretty sunny outside. But you know what I mean? Sane was we already talked about Sane linked to Barcelona. It's fine. The U.S. is amazing. We've got the most cases of coronavirus. The U.S. has the most cases because it has 3 times the people of the biggest European country. which is Russia, I think. Is that the most populated European country? I think it is, with 100 million people or something like that. Well, whatever the most populated European country is, the US has 3 times that population. So if you think about their number of coronaviruses, multiply that by 3, the US is fine. It just has more people. 2022 final in Munich, will you go if Bayern play in the finals? I was supposed to go to Istanbul, Turkey this year, not because there was a final around this time. I was supposed to go. I was saving for it. And obviously, I can't go to Turkey now because there's no Champions League final, or Europa League. I wanted to go to Europa League game or something. I can't go. I wanted to go to Galatasaray versus who are the other Turkish teams? Yeah, but I wanted to go to Turkey to watch us play in the Champions League final. Only if we went to the Champions League final, but it's not happening. When you come to the UK, I'm not. England sucks. I'm not going to the UK. You won't see me in England. You won't see me in Germany. You won't see me in Poland. You won't see me in Romania. You won't see me in Russia. I like the United States of America. I like this country. I'm going to stay here for the rest of my life. And no one's going to tell me anything. I like the fact that this country is all capitalism. I like how, if you're rich, you don't get taxed all your money. Manchester City won't sell Sane to Liverpool. That's just what we're talking about. We're talking about the fact that Sane won't go to a rival. I mean, let's be honest. Manchester City versus Liverpool, for me, is a bigger game than Man United, Liverpool, or Man United, Man City. Because, let's be honest, Man United aren't really competitive anymore. Let's get to 15 likes, everyone. To kickstart us off, I've liked my own video, so just help. Just help, you piece of craps. All of you trolls in the comments. You love trolling me. I'm not coming to Bosnia Herzegovina. I can't. I don't care. My friend, we can eat. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I won't go to your country. I'm not living there. Germans don't go to Barca. I mean, is that true? I don't remember a single German player actually playing for Barcelona. Hey, Google. How many German players have played for Barcelona?
According to LigaLive.net, while there have been 33 Brazilian players, 20 Dutch, 17 French and 15 Argentinian players at FC Barcelona, only 4 Germans have made it to play at no camp in the past 100 years.
Okay, so, Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen. I don't remember a single... Well, see, he's not even German because he don't even play for the national team. They don't do well over there. I mean, Ter Stegen's one of the best keepers in the world. He does pretty well for himself. That's the only German that plays for Barcelona, has played for Barcelona. But yeah, back to this transfer stuff. I feel like when football returns, I genuinely have this thought in my head that Bayern, the club, actually tried to get these transfer stories out. A lot of clubs do this to try and keep the fans happy or interested in the club. That's what they do. I feel like Bayern have fueled the media with just little stories. We're trying to sign 4 players just to keep the fans guessing. I don't know. So a lot of clubs have done it where they've linked themselves to players. Even players do it to link themselves to clubs. But obviously this isn't the same case with Sane. Actually, Ter Stegen is in the German national team. Well, he don't play, so he don't play. Do you think Sane will have another injury? Well, he's going to get another injury. It just matters whether or not he does it on a frequent basis. But I don't think he's going to just be getting injured like that. That's not going to happen. Unless it depends on his body. Are they going to announce anything before end of this month? That's a good question. A lot of people were saying, sources, big things. I think, what was his name? Damasio, Italian. No. Damasio was talking about Perisic. Actually, we might announce Ivan Perisic this month if Inter Milan lowered their evaluation of 20 million. But according to what I've heard, I think they're going to at least begin negotiations. You know what? I think Bayern might be waiting. And it wouldn't even be a bad idea. We might be waiting for the Premier League to return because we want to see if Sane is good or not. If he's crap, we want to see that. I don't know. I mean, obviously, we're still going to buy him regardless. Like, it's always... You know what's crazy? Like, his value will stay down as long as Bayern aren't playing. Like, all the Bundesliga players, their values just went up 20% more just by returning like that. Like, 1 weekend, 20% more because they're playing. Right? They're playing. That's it. Their values went up. And no player in the world is gonna have their value go up if they're not playing. So the Bundesliga has definitely gone up in value. So that's not what we want with the Premier League. We want Sane now, and he's gonna be cheaper now. Call it tapping up. That's so stupid. This tapping up thing. What? How? Why is that? What is this tapping up word? Like, what does it mean? Or taping up? I think it's taping. What? They said that Christian Falk basically works for Bayern. I'm like, dude, Bayern don't like Christian Falk. He just leaks everything. It's like Christian Falk is in Brazo's head and Karl-Heinz Rummenigge's heads. Every time they think about a transfer, oh, Bayern Munich thinking and considering the transfer of Ferran Torres. They're just thinking in their head. Bayern Munich interested in thinking about the transfer of Dybala. Christian Falk reads the minds because, come on, it's not a coincidence. Or he just has people. I mean, think about it. The club is so big that you can have anyone know anything. You can literally have the kit maker know more about the transfers than a big journalist because they're gonna get some information like, hey man, you need to start thinking about this kit. Hey, you need to, I don't know, you know what I mean? You can have people working at the Bayern shipping department no more. They'll be like, hey, someone will speak and be, or they'll hear something and then they'll email Christian Falk anonymous and then just tell him. I don't know. It happens. He BS all the time. Nah, it's true. We are interested. We do consider these transfers. Make a video playing FIFA Ultimate Team. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You aren't allowed to talk to players from other clubs without the consent of the club. Thanks for that. But here's the thing. Do you think Man City called Rodri before they activated or bought him from Atletico Madrid last year? Why is no one talking about that? Liverpool had literally publicly were talking to Van Dijk before they bought him from Southampton. Literally a year or two before he was even bought, right? See, players do it. We hope that we sign him. Yes, that's for sure. But so teams do it, but when Bayern, we didn't tape up Sane. Do you think clubs don't agree contracts with players before they buy them from their clubs? PSG agreed to deal with Neymar before they even talked or even called Barcelona. So look, clubs do talk to players before they go buy them. Okay, clubs agree contracts before they go buy them. What is Bayern gonna ask Man City? Hey man, we really want to buy your player for an extremely cheap price. Can we agree the contract with him? And then City will be like, yes, or Akbar. I don't know the Arabian or I'm sorry. I tried to. Is Akbar yes? Yeah, I don't know. Is that. What's the language I'm trying to speak here? Arabic. Is that Arabic for yes? So can someone tell me what Arabic for... Hey, Google. Arabic for yes.
In Arabic, you would say nam.
Nam. Okay, so Bayern asked City, hey City, can we agree a deal with Sane? That's basically what people think happens with transfers. Can we agree with deal with Sane? We're going to buy him for an extremely cheap price from you. And City are like, nam in Arabic. That's yes that's yes in English for Arabic. That's yes, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, they speak Arabic because they're from Saudi Arabia. That's Man City, right? All right, that's it. So people don't realize that transfers actually happen before they happen. Like, teams do agree deals with players before they talk to the clubs. PSG knew Neymar would be making everything he's making now before they actually bought him. So why is this muted? Yep, music is muted. It was hard to see him close last year, and then the transfer stopped. Well, he got an injury, and he was injured for months. Actually, it was smart from Bayern to go ahead and loan Perisic and Coutinho, because I think we were going to sign 2 wingers last year. We were linked to 2 wingers. We weren't only linked to Sane. We were linked to Callum Hudson-Odoi and at the same time Sane, right? And I think what happened is kind of interesting. I think it's interesting. What happened with all these links is we only focused on Sane last year. We only wanted Sane. And with all that energy, every single piece of our energy and stamina went to Sane. And when Sane He took 2 weeks. Let's be honest. Sane did take like 2 weeks just to say yes, to consider it. I mean, it's your career, man. It's the rest of your life will be defined basically playing Bayern Munich, playing with Bayern Munich. But basically, Sane said, yes, I'll come. And then Bayern agreed to deal and contract with him. And then the City, agreeing with City is next. The transfer was going to cost us like, what, 130, 120, whatever City wanted, we were going to pay for it because we were ready. We had the money ready in the bank, okay? We were ready to write a check to Man City digitally, the digital check. But then Sane got injured, and Bayern, since we were all focused on Sane, Bayern Munich were 1,000,000% focused on Leroy Sane. Every single board member, our negotiation team, was only looking at Leroy Sane because they thought it was going to happen, and it probably was, for a very cheap price, 90 million even. And then he picks up an ACL. I think he's a one-season wonder, like Paco Alcácer. No, I don't think Haaland's trash, man. Haaland's been doing it he's done it in the Champions League. He's done. Why is he arrogant? I was watching this clip and he has a stupid arrogance, like kind of like a Zlatan Ibrahimovic arrogance. I don't know what's happening with Haaland, but he's annoying me because I didn't know the kid was this arrogant. Why is he arrogant? Why? He's so stupid. Just answer a question humbly. Like, he was like, why not? When someone asked him why he went to celebrate in front of the crowd, I was like, dude, why did he clap the fans? He said, why not? I'm like, bro, just say because we appreciate our fans. Just say something BS like that, and people will respect you. He's out here talking. Yeah, you need arrogance, but he's not smart. It sounds very immature, and it sounds like he's trying to be Zlatan Ibrahimovic, not the Swedish version, the Norwegian version. Haaland's Norwegian. I did not know that. Well, he ain't winning no CL with Dortmund. Let's be honest. Dortmund will get to the final, win the final, and still not win the Champions League. You know what Dortmund are? Dortmund are that attractive guy that, okay, no homo, I'm not gay, but Dortmund are the guy that's actually a good-looking guy, but they're afraid to talk to the ugliest girl. They have no confidence. So it's like, you just have the looks, but you don't have the actual confidence to go and do it. So Dortmund is that guy. Dortmund could literally win the UCL. They still wouldn't win it. I think he's the next best thing, but Mbappe will ruin his fun. Yeah, I mean, the guy was like, they asked, I mean, this was funny to me, but they asked Haaland, what did you think about the PSG players mocking your celebration? And this guy literally said, they said, I'm grateful that they're helping him, that they're helping me. No, let me say it in how he said it. I'm grateful they helped me get the word about meditation out. Yeah, that's how he said it. The guy just, I mean, it's funny, but Favre is trash. I mean, you're right. Lucien Favre is, I mean, to be fair, Dortmund played very well. I don't know what it is. It can't just be Favre because last season, I conceded the title to Dortmund. I said Dortmund are gonna win it, and somehow they still managed to not do it. But it can't just be it has to be the mentality. Jurgen Klopp came in, put a certain mentality in the team, and I think with Klopp leaving, that mentality is gone. It left with Klopp, and he's put that same mentality in Liverpool. This never stop mentality. This never give up. Now Dortmund are known for bottling things when they were the ones taking trophies from us. They were the ones doing it against us. Now they're a team that I don't know. I don't know why Dortmund are back to where they were before Klopp, back to getting in the Europa League, and back to losing Champions League quarter or round of 16s to Spurs. So annoying. But I mean, Leipzig. I know in the table it says different, but I feel like Leipzig are closer to the title than Dortmund are, because mentally I feel like Leipzig are better in terms of their mentality, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, how is Dortmund's top scorer Jadon Sancho with 14 goals and Haaland's literally 4 goals behind? Where is Paco Alcácer? Did he not score any goals this season? I don't know. Why did he leave? Dortmund should get Diego Simeone. Yeah, Nagelsmann would. I would be so scared of Dortmund if they got Julian Nagelsmann. I would be. Did you see him draw? Oh, Pochettino would be amazing. He would be amazing. Alcazar left. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him though, but I don't know. I think Dortmund would perform at a much better rate, get bigger results, more important results with a manager like Julian Nagelsmann, because the way they just if Dortmund played Tottenham Hotspurs, I feel like it would be a harder game. But Leipzig just went to London, outplayed them 1-0, and the pressure's on them in their stadium to not concede 2 goals or something and lose 2-0 and be taken out on away goals, and also Tottenham winning. But they just dismantled them. They let Tottenham think they can do it, and then they just perfect defensively, perfect attacking wise, perfect in the midfield, perfect out wide, perfection. Julian Nagelsmann, the little details, everything was figured out. They figured out Tottenham from 0 to 100. And they know how to press, when to not press. I think Leipzig with Julian Nagelsmann are a bigger threat to us than Dortmund are. And I think they will win the league in the next 3 years. Not because we would be crap, but because Leipzig, if they keep their players that they have now, if they retain Nagelsmann, if they just have a bigger ambition, or if they get to a Champions League semi-finals and get the players to stay an extra 3 years, I think they'll win the title. Leipzig would lose Nagelsmann. No, I don't think so. I don't think Leipzig will lose Julian Nagelsmann just yet. I think he'll stay. See, that's if Leipzig go. You know what though? Leipzig will probably go find another gem because they've done it so many times. Leipzig gave us Kimmich. They do it all the time, don't they? They know how to find these gems that no one else is looking for, and they'll do it. They've done it, and they'll do it again. Upamecano, yeah, exactly. Where did they get Upamecano from? Who predicted Leipzig would get Upamecano? But Leipzig got Upamecano. Who predicted Leipzig would get Werner? They bought Werner for like 15 million. People keep disrespecting Leipzig, and I'm like, yo, Julian Nagelsmann might actually leave because other clubs looking at him and see how great he is. Well, I don't think Nagelsmann hasn't struck me as a guy to go, oh, I want to leave for a different challenge. Nagelsmann doesn't strike me as that type of guy. I think he strikes me more as I want to build something here and actually put Leipzig on that map. If Bayern obviously went in for Nagelsmann, we're getting him, but we don't need him. If Dortmund went in for him, I think he might consider. I think if Dortmund did go in for Nagelsmann, he would leave because it's Dortmund. There's a bigger fan base. You get to show yourself at a top club, but he would have a different job at Dortmund than he does at Leipzig. Like, legit, think about it. Leipzig, all you have to do is just be consistent and keep them in Europe. Dortmund, I'm guessing the Dortmund board will want to win the Champions League eventually because Dortmund have only won it like 3 times or twice. They'll want to win all their competitions. We will lose Neuer, but we also have Alexander Nuba who's coming in. We also, Boateng will leave too. We also will replace him properly. Well, you're saying it as if these are players that could never be replaced. Neuer now, Neuer a few years ago, I wouldn't ever think about replacing him. But Neuer now, 35 years in a year, Neuer is going to be replaced properly. And yeah, I think now Nagelsmann going to Dortmund would be, because he's such a Dortmund hippie kind of manager, you know? He wears these odd clothes on the sidelines. I'm like, what are you wearing, Julian? Do you think Neres from Ajax would be a good signing? Not for us. You know what? I think the Bundesliga should just, with the attention it's getting now, sign David Neres. Also, Hertha Berlin might actually even get Nagelsmann because they'll give him more money. But I don't think Julian Nagelsmann is that type of demanding manager. I think he's a manager that's going to get the players he has and massively improve them. Does anyone else feel like that? I feel like he's an improvement manager because look at Niklas Süle. He said for sure that Julian Nagelsmann will manage Bayern one day. That's what Niklas Süle came out and said. So I think with our players saying things like that, there's a giant chance that is what ends up happening. I'll kind of be scared if Nagelsmann goes to Dortmund, not going to lie. Me too. Because he would have a team that is hungry. He would have the same kind of recruitment at Leipzig that is at Dortmund. But not only that, he has the winning mentality that Dortmund lacks. So now it's not. You know how you cut a piece of paper in all these shapes, right? You put it back together and it's the same paper. Julian Nagelsmann at Dortmund would piss me off. Oh, it would anger me because not only would he hate Bayern and he would never want to manage us, but he would actually make Dortmund like decent again. He would make them a force to be reckoned with, and I think that should happen. This year we'll lose Sancho, and I think Favre should have been sacked for losing the league after being 9 points clear last season. How he wasn't sacked is beyond me. More money too. Leipzig never spend more than 25 million. People keep telling me that Leipzig, they cheated their way to the top. I'm like, well, tell me all their transfers that went over 20 million or even 30 million, because they haven't spent that's their record signing fee. I'm trying to look now. RB Leipzig's record signing fee is a surprising. It's Dani Olmo for 22 million from Dinamo Zagreb. Dani Olmo, a player that was sought after by all of Europe. But then in the same transfer window, they sold Diego Dema to Napoli for 14 million. He was 29. He didn't have a future. They sold Matthias Cunha, a baller, but I guess that would have been the replacement to Werner, wouldn't have been. And 20 million to Union Berlin. They sold Jean-Claude Philippe or Jean-Kevin Augustin for 5 million. They sold Bruma. Who's that? I never knew that. I've never seen this guy play. 16 million. Leipzig are good at this, and people just keep underestimating them. They got Patrick Schick. They're probably going to sign Schick for about 11 million from Roma because he's not, oh my goodness. I'm telling you, they know how to scout. They know how to get him. And it's just a matter of respect. Ten Hag should not leave Ajax. And Ten Hag would be another one where he could go to Dortmund. I could see it happening. Eric Ten Hag could be at Dortmund. But they still had big investors considering they were in League 4. That's true. They had big investors, but they invested smart, and people don't like that. I mean, I'm going to look at all of Leipzig's arrivals. They spent Adam Al-Lukman, someone that wasn't being looked at Everton, 19 million. Nkunku from PSG, 14 million. And they have an 18-year-old left back from Palmeiras that they bought last year for 8 million. Luan Candido. And this guy's probably going to be that kid again, right? They have this Ethan Ampadu guy from Chelsea as well. They have, oh my goodness, they have a stacked team of youngsters. They have they get these young players. You're like, where are these players coming from? But they just keep getting them consistently. They're going to be so good because of it. Ten Hag is not overhyped. How can a guy be overhyped? If Ten Hag would have been in the Champions League final if De Ligt and the Ajax defense didn't concede 3 goals or Onana made 1 save. If Onana makes 1 save, Ajax are in the Champions League final. With a young team, they probably go on and give a better performance against Liverpool, which if they perform better than Spurs, they win that Champions League final. Eric Ten Hag is a real manager. So Eric Ten Hag in the Bundesliga at Dortmund, wherever he goes, would be amazing. I think Ten Hag is going to leave. People think that these managers will say, Ten Hag lost to Valencia. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's what happens when you sell De Ligt, De Jong, all these players that you helped bring up. That's what happens when you sell them. And also, if you look at all of Ajax games, it's like they lack so much defense. Oh man, Ajax would beat Liverpool. The Warriors, man, you're right. Those kids were amazing. Is it alright? Oh yeah. Because everything is going to be alright. With their little song in Amsterdam. I mean, come on. Getafe coach. Yeah, very young coach, man. I think they got promoted last season. But yeah, I mean, come on. He's so many good managers. There's also, what's his name? Forgot his name. The Lazio manager, Inzaghi. These managers. Marco Rose. I didn't know how good this guy was until I watched the tactical analysis video of Mönchengladbach, and I was like, that's why we lost to them. It's not because we were crap. They were just too good for us. They were too tactically coached and drilled. I mean, so many coaches nowadays. There's a new breed of coaches, man. The empathetic coaches who know how to deal with players, big names. Oh my goodness. And I think we're missing out. The Bundesliga will definitely improve. The coach Pepe, I mean, they love these Peps, don't they? Pepe, whatever his name is, young coach, appointed 2016, and a few years later, he has them competing for European football in the Spanish division. Where are they actually? La Liga table. I want to know the La Liga table. So right now, Getafe are in 6th position. They're most likely going to get European football. I mean, look at that, man. Wow, they have a better goal differential than Atletico Madrid. That's amazing. Like, they've only conceded 25 goals. One of the better defenses in the La Liga. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, Getafe are a great team. They dropped off in form because I remember they were in like 4th position. But Real Madrid, why is La Liga so inconsistent? Like, why is Atletico in 6th? I mean, I'm glad they beat Liverpool, but still, man. Okay. Alright, I think we'll end the stream here, but thank you all so much for tuning in. This Sane to Liverpool thing is not happening. It's just something I wanted to talk about. I just thought it was a joke, but yeah. I'll see y'all later on for a video on the Champions League. I have some interesting things. The UEFA president has said that the Champions League will return in August. So we'll be talking about that, see how it works. Also, I have the idea on how whoever wins it, not just Bayern, but whoever wins it can celebrate it fully and have the fans and still have the same experience. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Mia San Mia and peace.